Mario and me Luigi.
When you think it's in trouble, you could call us on the double. We're faster than the others, you'll be hooked on the brothers.
How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Well, What Do You Think? It's me, Amir,
And me, Omid. What's going on, guys?
and we are back to review our new movie, the Super Mario Brothers movie, right, Omid?
Yes, we are. I'm here as Luigi and I got my brother Mario, man.
So I gotta ask you, Omid, we watched the movie yesterday, and as a big, because we love Mario and Luigi because they're twins.
Twin representation.
I gotta ask you, what are your thoughts on the Mario Brothers movie?
If I had to be the nerd and fanboy in me did enjoy this movie. I thought it was really fun. There are things that I love. The Easter eggs are amazing, but I think as a movie reviewer, there was a lot to be desired in the story department. Mm-hmm. But overall, I would say the movie was a success. What about you? What do you think of it?
I agree. I think it's such a brisk 90 minutes that I almost wished it was longer.
Yep.
Because the animation is beautiful, the music is amazing. If you know
The score,
Nintendo,
oh my god, the score, yeah.
Yeah, if you know Nintendo, the music is amazing. So many references, so many Easter eggs. I think I agree with you. I would have wanted to have a little bit more of at least the relationship between Mario and Luigi, because if you don't know, I don't think it's really a spoiler, but it's Mario and Princess Peach going to save Luigi from Bowser's castle.
Which I'm fine with. I think the idea is like, people were saying, keep Peach the damsel in distress. And I don't think you need to do that. And I'm fine with Luigi getting captured because that's what they show in the trailers. But I'm like, you can have him be captured and just have him do things. But in this movie, since it's so short and they're juggling so many characters, Easter eggs, and world building, it feels like Luigi's only in the movie for like 20 minutes. But
everything, I think every time he's on screen, though, Charlie Day does an amazing job. I think Charlie Day and Jack Black are probably the best actors for their characters.
I also really like Keegan-Michael Key as Toad. I think I liked him a lot. He was one of my favorites. He was really good.
Keegan-Michael Key and Anya Taylor-Joy were great as their characters. But I think the two standouts, or at least for me, were Charlie Day and Jack Black.
Yeah, Jack Black I think was by far the best. He came to fucking play. They said, hey, we're gonna need you to play Bowser, and he's like, I'm gonna turn that shit up to 11. I'm gonna turn it to 12. And he stole every scene. Literally,
Peaches, 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 peaches.
Yeah.
So good.
It's good. The movie was fun. Don't get us wrong, the movie's fun. I just know we watched it with our two other older brothers, them being Wario and Waluigi fans, so they were very excited for this movie, just like we were. But I think at the end of the day, it just was like, you expect a lot. This movie does have massive expectations.
Yeah, which it does, I think, a great job. I think it's a great kids movie, but it's also great for just older gamers that love Mario, because there's so much love and passion thrown in there.
The first 5 or 6 minutes into the movie, you see Easter eggs for deep cut Nintendo franchise. Like, oh my god, I did not expect to see this or that, and I won't spoil it for you guys, but
a lot of references for stuff that isn't just Mario.
Yep,
that's what I'll say.
Just Nintendo.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. That was awesome. Yeah. Just that's so many times in the movie. Hey, Amber, look, do you see that? You see that? Oh, you listen to that? Oh my god. So it was made by people who do have a deep love for Nintendo. So that's awesome. It did not feel ever like a cash grab. Did you ever feel like it was a Hollywood bastardization at any time?
I liked it. I think what we're seeing with the video game movies that are now popping, or just video game genres in Hollywood, is if you're accurate to the source material, people will come. They did such a great job of really making it feel like the games. And I think that was really integral, because with other video game adaptations, or especially the original Mario Brothers movie, when you change so much, it's like a lose-lose, because fans are so passionate for that source material that you're never going to win them over. And I think they did a smart decision on keeping it very much like the video game.
Yeah. I think it was good. It was like, it's exactly what you expect from a Mario movie. They do show in the trailer that there's DK, so they are expanding that universe. And the world building is some of the best I've ever seen. Like, in 90 minutes, they're able to tread so much territory, and they're able to touch so many different characters, which is really good. Yeah. But I do think it's time to kind of take off the gloves a little bit. Yeah. And some of the negatives of this movie, I think, as we were mentioning, yes, the world building was good, but I think story and
juggled too much.
It did juggle too much. Story and character development, I think, took a big backseat in this movie, because I was telling Amber, they had a scene where they were showing Peach's backstory, and it literally was like 10 or 15 seconds of a line. She said how she got to Mushroom Kingdom, and I'm thinking to myself, make that like a 5 or 6 minute scene. let us see baby Peach or Peach as a child. Let's see them grow. How do they become Princess Peach? Like, I wanted to see more, and I think this movie just scratches the surface for so many characters and doesn't really ever go deeper, and that to me was really unfortunate.
Yeah, I think on your point, it's very much a Sonic 1. If you've seen Sonic 1, it's a great, fun video game movie, but Sonic 2 is the far superior one, where it takes off the gloves and it really goes into not only the lore of the character.
Because they got Tails and Knuckles.
Yeah, Tails and Knuckles, and they really just kind of go into the psyche of the characters, which is weird to say for like a platformer like a Mario or Sonic. But I think, I understand your gripe there, and I think a lot of people are going to be asking the question, how was Chris Pratt? Do you want to take it first, or as the Mario main?
As the Mario main, go ahead and take it first, because I do have some thoughts on this guy.
Thanks, Luigi. So I'm going to have to say, he wasn't terrible. So he was much better than I was expecting, and they do a great reference of the original voice in the beginning of the movie. If you've seen it, I thought that was a great scene, great fan service, and he wasn't as terrible, I think, as everyone was expecting him to be. He obviously isn't Charles Martinet, but I do wish Chris Pratt was just a little more emotive as a voice actor. It's not that his voice as Mario is bad, more than it is, I think Chris Pratt's just not an amazing voice actor. I think that's what I would say.
This is what I told Aaron when I was watching the movie. In the beginning, they do have him doing a certain voice for Mario, and it kind of explains the accent that
Mario Brothers.
Yeah. So they do that really good, and I was watching, I was like, man, I love this. Why didn't they not show this in the trailer? Like, he did an amazing job. And as the movie goes on, the accent kind of goes away a bit, but it makes sense for the characters. But as I was watching the movie, I told Amir, I grew to hate Chris Pratt's voice more and more as the movie went on, mainly during the action scenes, because I don't think Chris Pratt can deliver action or like elevation, or just like, he only was at one level, and I think the one level was just calm. Like when you see him getting beat up,
or he was panicking, but
I'm like, dude, how, like, get a voice coach in there, teach him how to do voice acting. Like, I thought, to me, that really pulled me out. Like, anytime he was falling, or just like when Mario gets hurt, because there are bullet bills, there are Koopas, there are dangers. He
fights Donkey Kong.
Yeah, there's dangers in this one. Just hearing him like have the most bland voice acting, that to me just pissed me off. Like, I do think he did a fine job.
Yeah,
but I'm expecting him to be much better. I want him to be a lot better in the next one.
Yeah, I think I'm very excited for what this can mean for potential Nintendo sequels and a Mario 2. I think all the characters, like, everything you get is great. You want more stories, because one thing that they did that I didn't know how much I was going to love it was they actually showed Mario's life in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
And you see his family for the first time ever. And it was just great, because
give me more.
As twins, like, you know, they show that Mario and Luigi, they live in the same room.
Yeah.
And it's like Mario's starting the plumbing business, and he's taking his brother along with him. And I loved everything there. And I told Omi, my favorite line in the movie was when Mario was scared of where Luigi was. And Peach's like, don't worry, he's fine. He's not in danger right now. And Mario's like, yeah, I know, but it's just, we've never been apart from each other this long. And that hit me in the feels. Because I know if Mario, there's not a lot of story to him, but as a twin, I put a lot of us
we fill in a lot of the holes for those characters.
Yeah, because we're Mario and Luigi. Like, I love Mario and Luigi. Because I see that as us. I see Luigi and I see Omi.
Same, man.
I love Mario and Luigi.
Yeah, I love those characters. And there are, like, don't get me wrong, even though the story wasn't what I wanted, there are good emotional scenes in this movie. And I think they do understand the characters well. It's just, I think, since it's a 90-minute movie and they want to put in a lot of action, that the story took a backseat. But I am still excited for the next one, and I will be there opening week to see any new Nintendo movies, because they do tease other franchises. Like, for you, Amir, what franchise would you like to see get a new animated movie outside of Mario?
There's a lot of really good ones. I think the easy one, like a lot of people say, it's like Link or Zelda, Metroid. But I think I would actually love to see like an Earthbound movie.
That'd be really cool.
Not enough people know the story of like Ness or Lucas's, because Mother 3 never came to the West. I would love to see them really kind of make an Earthbound movie and making it feel almost like a
Stand By Me.
Exactly. I would love that. Or like a Stranger Things, if Hollywood needs to see like a current example, just tell them Stranger Things, Nintendo, and it'll sell. I think Earthbound is my guess, or my pick. What about you?
for me, I was telling this to Amir. I love Punch-Out, the franchise. So I was like, oh, if they do an animated Punch-Out, it'd feel like a Hajime no Ippo, Rocky, Creed. It would feel so epic, and it would be able to do what those live-action boxing movies aren't able to do.
Yep.
Go super balls to the wall with the moves, the effects. That I'm like, oh, I would love to see a Little Mac and Doc Lewis story because their relationship is just so good, and it makes me excited to see what's coming. Because also the animation in this movie was like top
Impeccable.
tier.
Better than Pixar. I think.
I was just thinking to myself, like, man, it's crazy to think, like, animation now, it seems like Disney isn't the top dog anymore. Like, we're seeing DreamWorks is coming up, Sony Animation's coming up,
Puss
and then
in Boots,
Universal.
Spider-Verse.
Everything is coming up. I'm like, man, they're leaving Disney in the dust because I think they're not pushing the envelope like these other studios are. So, like, the water in this movie, like, god damn.
Yeah, even the water is like, damn, this looks great.
Damn.
And as we close off this review, I gotta ask my brother Luigi, tell them your score.
This is tough. I did enjoy the movie. It was a lot of fun. I did love moments of the movie, but I can't get behind the lack of story and substance. So I was like, to me, I give this movie like a C. I think it's fun. Like,
it's low.
It sounds low. Like maybe I would say like C plus, and if I'm on like the nostalgia glass, it's a B minus. I think I'm gonna be since Luigi is one of my favorite characters. He is one of the best characters in Mario and Luigi are some of the best characters ever made. So I do have a lot of expectations. So I am gonna say this movie is a C in the story department, but in the fan service and love, it is an A in that sense. But I'm just hoping for the next one to be better.
You want more?
I just want more.
That's good.
Yeah, I just want more.
So if we demand more and we have higher expectations, they're gonna put more effort. Which I agree. Yeah. That's a fair rating.
What do you give this Mario? What does Mario give the Super Mario Brothers movie?
I think Mario is going to land at an 8. An 8? I think 8's good. That's a fair score. I think it leaves room for improvement on the story department, but I think there was just so much good. We didn't go into Donkey Kong too much.
I was gonna mention that. I had problems.
I do think Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong wasn't great casting. And I do think if they spent more time developing the relationship between Mario and Luigi and Peach, I would have loved that.
Exactly. I think DK didn't need to be in the movie because I did want to build that relationship between Mario and Peach, whatever it may be in the future, wherever they want to go, or just Mario and Luigi. Because I thought for DK, the fact that it was Seth Rogen playing DK, and I'm like, these Mario and Nintendo characters are so much bigger than any actor that I feel like you should get someone to try to be Donkey Kong because. Just want to hear Seth Rogen do like his laughter. That's not Donkey Kong. That's not Donkey Kong.
Yeah, but I think an 8 is where I'm landing. The animation, the music, there's so much good about it. I definitely think it's worth watching in theaters.
100%.
If you are a Mario fan or if you have kids, definitely go and take them. They're gonna love it. We saw it in a packed theater at Harkins.
I did have a lot of fun. Even though my score is a little bit low, I did have a lot of fun with the movie. So yeah.
I think it's definitely a must watch.
Yep.
If you guys seen it, let us know your thoughts on the Mario movie. And maybe what is a new Nintendo movie that you want to see next.
Also, like Pokemon. Like, give us Pokemon, too. Like, there's so much to be made. I am so excited.
Yeah, this is going to be a great time for video game fans. And if you guys are new to our channel, go ahead and leave us a like. Go ahead and subscribe. Yeah, and it's just going to be me, Amir.
And it's me, Omid.
Have a great one, guys, and we'll see you on the next one.
See you guys.